The Love and Hip Hop Atlanta world just erupted into chaos, and fans are completely losing it. Today, an explosive confrontation unfolded that nobody saw coming. Kirk Frost slapped Spice in front of everyone as she confronted Jasmine about a brewing secret scandal. Sources say the tension has been building for weeks, and backstage whispers finally boiled over into one of the most shocking moments in LHHATL history. Social media is trending like wildfire, with hashtags #KirkSlap and #SpiceVs Jasmine blowing up Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok. Leaked messages, videos, and insider screenshots reveal a web of betrayal, deception, and raw emotion that threatens to tear relationships apart. Rashida reportedly found out, and her reaction has fans scrambling to see what she'll do next. Viewers are asking who will survive this drama, who will be exposed, and what secrets are yet to unfold. 8. Buckle up, because this is only the beginning of a storm of chaos that will shake LHHATL to its core. Love and Hip Hop Atlanta has always been a storm of drama, but nothing could have prepared the fans, the cast, or the production crew for what unfolded on set that day. Rumors had been swirling for weeks, whispers of secret meetings, late-night texts, and hidden agendas that nobody outside the inner circle was supposed to know. Jasmine had reportedly been keeping a careful watch on Kirk Frost, and Spice, ever vigilant and fiery, had somehow caught wind of the tension. The combination of their confrontations, simmering grudges, and backstage secrets had been building toward a breaking point that everyone instinctively felt approaching, though no one knew exactly when it would explode. Sources reveal that Kirk had been navigating a complex maze of relationships for months. His bond with Rashida, while publicly strong, had been fraught with private arguments, whispered warnings, and occasional betrayals. Behind closed doors, Jasmine had begun collecting what insiders describe as a dossier of chaos: screenshots, text messages, and even voice notes hinting at conversations and late-night rendezvous that Kirk had attempted to keep hidden. Spice, known for her fiery temper and zero tolerance for deceit, had learned pieces of this puzzle through back channels. The moment when she decided to confront Jasmine on set was both inevitable and terrifying in its potential consequences. The atmosphere on set was already tense. Crew members, extras, and even the production team noticed subtle signs. Jasmine avoiding eye contact, Spice pacing in quiet fury, and Kirk moving with the careful calculation of someone who knows the walls are closing in. Insiders say the tension was palpable, a thick energy that made every camera angle feel like it could capture a moment that would go down in reality television history. One crew member shared, "You could feel it, even when they weren't speaking. The energy in the room was like a storm about to break. Everyone was holding their breath, waiting for something to happen." Then it happened. What began as a verbal confrontation escalated faster than anyone could anticipate. Spice, standing with a mixture of anger and heartbreak, accused Jasmine of hiding truths, manipulating situations, and potentially betraying friendships. Jasmine, defensive and cornered, attempted to deflect, but Kirk, caught in the eye of the storm, lost control in a shocking, explosive moment. Sources confirm that Kirk slapped Spice right there on set, a move that instantly became a viral spectacle. Phones recorded every second, and within minutes, the footage was all over social media, igniting a frenzy of reactions, theories, and fan outrage. The slap was more than a physical action. It was symbolic. It represented months of tension, secrets, and lies finally boiling over in a way that no one could ignore. Fans flooded Twitter with hashtags, #KirkSlap, #SpiceVs Jasmine, and #LHHATL drama. While Instagram stories and TikTok videos dissected every angle of the incident, memes began circulating almost immediately, and reactions from fans ranged from disbelief to outrage to passionate defense of their favorite cast members. One viral clip showed Spice's stunned expression immediately after the slap, a moment that became an emotional lightning rod for viewers. Meanwhile, Rashida, reportedly informed almost immediately by insiders, was said to be preparing to storm the set herself. Rumors suggest that her phone conversation after hearing the news was explosive, with friends and insiders sharing leaked audio that showed her fury and heartbreak in real time. "I trusted him," she allegedly said, "and he just crossed every line in front of everyone." This isn't just disrespect, it's betrayal. Social media exploded further when these snippets leaked, igniting a firestorm of fan theories, debates, and commentary about the future of the cast dynamics. Behind the scenes, the production team scrambled. Cameras continued to roll, but the staff were careful, knowing they were witnessing a moment that would define the season. The energy on set was described by insiders as electric. Everyone felt that the triangle of Kirk, Spice, and Jasmine was about to implode in ways no script could predict. Crew members reported that conversations were hushed but intense. Eyes were darting, and the tension had reached a level that was almost tangible. The mix of fear, anticipation, and curiosity hung in the air like a storm cloud ready to burst. Fans were equally relentless online. Leaked messages, screenshots, and videos began circulating on Instagram and Twitter almost immediately, creating waves of speculation about what had truly happened behind closed doors. Was Kirk under pressure? Was Jasmine manipulating the situation? And most importantly, what would Rashida do when she confronted both of them? The digital fan army dissected every gesture, every look, every word, turning the incident into a multi-platform frenzy of theory, outrage, and support for their preferred personalities. The story wasn't just about the slap. It was about the layers of tension that had been quietly brewing for months. The emotional undertones, the whispered secrets, and the complex network of personal relationships had created a perfect storm that couldn't be contained. The slap was the catalyst, a moment that exposed vulnerabilities, forced hidden truths into the light, and left every participant and viewer reeling by the end of TDs. I've come with the end of the day. Insiders say the mood on set was chaotic, but simmering with anticipation. Cameras continued rolling, but everyone, Kirk, Spice, Jasmine, the rest of the cast, knew the next confrontation would escalate even further. Fans online were already counting the hours until the next episode, speculating about Rashida's reaction and how the love triangles, betrayals, and alliances would unfold. Every leaked message, every social media post, every shared video seemed to point toward a climax that was only just beginning. As part 1 closes, the tension is at its peak. The world is watching, hashtags are trending, and every insider confirms that the next scenes will be explosive, unfiltered, and unforgettable. The Love and Hip Hop Atlanta universe has never seen a storm like this. A perfect mixture of emotion, betrayal, and chaos that promises to redefine relationships, reputations, and realities. The stage is set, the cast is poised, and fans are holding their breath, knowing that the fallout from this single moment will ripple through every corner of the LHHATL world. The next morning, the atmosphere on set was electric, charged with tension that could almost be felt pulsing through the cameras and lighting rigs. Word had spread overnight. Clips of Kirk's shocking slap to Spice had gone viral, with hashtags like #KirkSlap, #Spice vs Jasmine, and #LHHATL drama trending across every major social media platform. Fans were already speculating on every angle, dissecting every moment from the videos and debating fiercely about who was in the wrong. But for Rashida, the morning's news wasn't just a scandal, it was a personal crisis. She reportedly stormed into the studio, ready to confront Kirk, Jasmine, and anyone else caught in the whirlwind of betrayal. Sources close to the cast revealed that Rashida had been receiving insider updates throughout the night, including screenshots of Jasmine's messages and alleged voice notes where secrets of Kirk's late-night dealings were laid bare. One insider shared, "She was furious. You could feel it even over the phone. Rashida wasn't just hurt. She was ready to take control of the situation. This was her moment to assert herself, and no one would stand in her way. By the time she arrived on set, the entire cast reportedly sensed the approaching storm. Crew members said cameras had to be adjusted multiple times to capture the escalating energy, because it felt like anything could explode at any second. Rashida's entrance was cinematic in itself. Dressed sharply, eyes blazing with a mixture of anger and heartbreak, she confronted Kirk first. The moment was tense, with Kirk reportedly avoiding her gaze, shifting nervously between Spice and Jasmine. "We need to talk, now," Rashida reportedly said, her voice cutting through the set like a whip. This confrontation wasn't scripted, was raw, unfiltered, and completely unpredictable. Witnesses say the air practically crackled as Rashida laid out everything she had discovered: Jasmine's alleged manipulation, Kirk's betrayal, and the months of deception that had finally erupted into public chaos. Spice, still reeling from the slap, stepped forward to back Rashida. Their combined intensity reportedly left Kirk momentarily speechless. Fans watching live streams and leaked clips described it as a moment of pure cinematic tension to women, confronting one man who had underestimated the depth of their awareness, strength, and determination. The set reportedly shook with the energy of the confrontation. Cameras captured every glare, every pointed finger, every trembling voice. Social media erupted within minutes of the confrontation beginning. Clips, snippets of Rashida's speech, and Spice's reactions flooded Instagram, Twitter, and TikTok. Memes were created at lightning speed, with fans debating whether Kirk's actions were justifiable, whether Jasmine had gone too far, or whether Spice and Rashida were finally taking their power back. Influencers jumped in, dissecting every detail and amplifying the drama, while online fan pages posted detailed breakdowns of the confrontation, sometimes with side-by-side comparisons of leaked screenshots and the viral slap video. One insider revealed that tensions didn't just stay verbal. Allegedly, Rashida confronted Jasmine about some of her most hidden secrets in front of the crew. Jasmine reportedly denied certain claims but faltered when another insider produced a series of screenshots exposing her manipulation. Spice reportedly added fuel to the fire, emphasizing every deception she had discovered. The emotional weight of these revelations reportedly made crew members uneasy, with several admitting they had never witnessed such intensity in reality television before. The digital response mirrored the chaos on set. Twitter threads exploded with thousands of reactions, some praising Rashida's strength, others defending Kirk, and countless fans theorizing about potential new alliances and fallout. One viral post read, "This is more than reality TV. This is a war. Rashida just showed everyone that betrayal has consequences. #power move, #LHHATL drama." TikTok creators recreated the confrontation in stylized videos, while Instagram stories shared live commentary, adding layers of speculation and audience participation that only intensified the storm. Meanwhile, insiders hinted at additional layers of deception yet to be revealed. Some alleged that Kirk had been hiding not just his interactions with Jasmine, but potentially other secrets that could further destabilize the LHHATL dynamic. Fans online were already theorizing what could come next. Could there be new alliances forming? Would Spice and Rashida take full control of the narrative? Or would Kirk retaliate in a way no one anticipated? The suspense was palpable. By the end of Part 2, sources report that the confrontation reached an emotional apex. Rashida, asserting herself as a central force in the unfolding drama, had not only held Kirk accountable, but also signaled to the cast and fans alike that betrayal would no longer be tolerated. The leaked clips, social media breakdowns, and viral commentary had set the stage for even more explosive twists, leaving viewers on edge. The cliffhanger was undeniable. Insiders hinted that what fans had seen so far was only a fraction of the chaos to come. A follow-up confrontation, more shocking revelations, and potential alliances were reportedly brewing, suggesting that the next episodes would escalate beyond anything previously seen on Love and Hip Hop Atlanta. The tension between Kirk, Jasmine, Spice, and Rashida was far from resolved, and the internet's reaction promised to be the set was still simmering from the previous day's chaos. But insiders say the storm was far from over. Fans were glued to every social media update, every leaked clip, every snippet of whispered conversation. The tension between Kirk, Jasmine, Spice, and Rashida had reached a fever pitch. And sources confirmed that what was about to unfold would shock even the most hardened Love and Hip Hop viewers. Behind the cameras, whispers of hidden messages, secret plans, and previously unknown alliances were spreading faster than anyone could keep up. According to insiders, Spice and Rashida began forming an unexpected alliance. Though they had always had a complex relationship, the slap incident and the subsequent confrontations had forged a shared sense of purpose. Their combined intensity reportedly left Kirk and Jasmine scrambling. They were a force of nature. Together, one crew member said, "Every glance, every word, every gesture carried weight. It was like watching two storms merge into one, unstoppable, unpredictable, and utterly captivating." Fans immediately noticed the shift. With viral TikTok videos highlighting Spice and Rashida standing side by side, their expressions a mix of fury, determination, and unspoken agreement. Meanwhile, Jasmine was cornered like never before. Leaked texts from the previous night revealed attempts to manipulate both Kirk and other cast members, but her plan had backfired spectacularly. She tried to spin the story, tried to control the narrative, an insider said. But the alliance between Spice and Rashida changed everything. Suddenly, Jasmine was exposed, vulnerable, and desperate. Footage circulating online showed Jasmine pacing nervously, whispering into her phone, and occasionally throwing pointed glances at Kirk. Social media fans were quick to dissect these clips, theorizing about what she might be planning next, and whether she would retaliate or collapse under the pressure. Kirk, caught in the middle, was reportedly spiraling. Sources say he attempted multiple private conversations with both Rashida and Jasmine. But every effort seemed to make the situation worse. Crew members described moments of intense emotion. Kirk walking alone through corridors, visibly stressed, occasionally muttering to himself or checking his phone obsessively. Leaked audio allegedly captured snippets of Kirk expressing regret, panic, and frustration simultaneously. Fans online immediately turned these clips into viral sound bites, creating a perfect storm of speculation and outrage. Then came the shocking revelation that changed everything. Insider sources revealed that Jasmine had been secretly communicating with a previously unknown cast member, LHHATL, plotting to manipulate certain storylines for personal gain. The leak included screenshots of messages, partially redacted, videos, and voice notes that appeared to confirm Jasmine's involvement in a web of deception far deeper than anyone had imagined. When Spice confronted her with the evidence, Jasmine reportedly broke down, a mix of tears and fury spilling out. In an unfiltered emotional meltdown, the confrontation escalated further. When Rashida delivered an emotional monologue in front of the cameras, she reportedly called out Kirk, Spice, and Jasmine for their roles in creating the chaos, emphasizing loyalty, betrayal, and the consequences of deceit. Crew members said it was one of the most dramatic speeches they had ever witnessed, with Rashida commanding the attention of everyone on set. Social media exploded again as clips of her speech went viral, garnering millions of views in just hours. Fans praised her honesty and courage, while others speculated about the potential fallout for Kirk and Jasmine. Adding to the chaos, Spice revealed her own bombshell. She had been aware of additional secrets that neither Kirk nor Jasmine knew. She had uncovered According to insiders, these revelations threatened to destabilize the already fragile relationships further. Crew members describe Spice's delivery as calm but deadly precise, each word hitting harder than the last. Viewers online were left reeling as leaked screenshots and clips confirmed that the drama was far from over. "This isn't just reality TV anymore," one fan tweeted. "This is emotional warfare." As the confrontation reached its peak, fans noticed subtle yet dramatic shifts in alliances. Certain cast members who had previously remained neutral reportedly began quietly supporting Rashida and Spice, while others appeared to side with Jasmine, creating a volatile dynamic that threatened to explode in the next episodes. Social media became a battlefield, with fans debating who was right, who was wrong, and who would ultimately dominate the storyline. Hashtags like #RazSpiceAlliance, #JasmineExposed, and #KirkChaos dominated the trending charts, fueling more speculation and anticipation. By the end of Part 3, the stage was set for even more explosive drama. Kirk was cornered, Jasmine's secrets had been partially exposed, and the alliance between Rashida and Spice had solidified into a formidable force. Fans were left with burning questions. What other secrets were waiting to surface? Would Kirk finally face the consequences of his actions? Could Jasmine recover, or was she destined to implode on national television? The tension was so thick that insiders warned that the next confrontation could be even more shocking than anything viewers had witnessed so far. Part 3 closed with a cliffhanger that left everyone on edge. A mysterious new leak hinted at a secret connection between Kirk and another cast member, a revelation so explosive that it threatened to rewrite the entire season. Social media buzzed with speculation. Fans dissected every angle, and the Love and Hip Hop Atlanta universe braced itself for what insiders say will be the most dramatic, emotional, and jaw-dropping episodes in the show's history. Just as intense as the drama on set. The fallout from Rashida and Spice's explosive confrontation rippled far beyond the studio walls. Within hours, the drama had become a nationwide spectacle. Social media platforms were saturated with leaked clips, screenshots, and fan theories dissecting every second of the chaos. Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok lit up like never before, with trending hashtags including #RazSpiceAlliance, #JasmineExposed, #KirkChaos, and #LHHATL drama dominating the global conversation. Fans weren't just watching, they were participating, recreating moments, making memes, and fueling the fire in a way that blurred the line between audience and cast. The entertainment industry quickly took notice. Insider sources revealed that producers and network executives were scrambling to manage the public outcry while capitalizing on the skyrocketing ratings. One anonymous insider shared, "This isn't just a viral moment, it's a ratings phenomenon. They've never seen anything like the online engagement this season. Every clip, every confrontation, every emotional breakdown is being dissected in real time." Industry analysts predicted that advertisers and sponsors were watching closely, evaluating how the public's fascination could translate into revenue. While networks began planning additional episodes to maximize the drama, fans online were relentless. Instagram live sessions dissected Rashida's speech, Spice's revelations, and Jasmine's panic-stricken reactions. TikTok videos recreated every key moment, often dramatized with music, text, overlays, and fan commentary. Some even uploaded reaction videos showing themselves crying, laughing, or gasping at the intensity. The engagement was unprecedented. Memes flooded timelines depicting Kirk as bewildered, Jasmine as frantic, and the Rashida-Spice alliance as a force of nature. Leaked fan pages claimed inside knowledge of secret text messages between the cast members, some allegedly showing Kirk attempting to manipulate alliances in his favor, only to fail spectacularly. Meanwhile, the cast members themselves were feeling the pressure. Sources revealed that Kirk had been receiving hundreds of private messages and DMs from fans, some supportive but most critical. Allegedly, Jasmine was also overwhelmed, trying to respond to the chaos while maintaining her public image, but insiders claimed she was barely holding it together. Crew members described tense moments behind the scenes, whispered arguments, door-slamming confrontations, and even moments where cast members threatened to walk off the show. The intensity reportedly reached a level where producers were forced to intervene just to keep filming on schedule, adding another layer of chaos. Several influencers and social media personalities began openly commenting on the unfolding drama. Viral clips of Rashida confronting Kirk and Jasmine were reposted with captions like, "This is the betrayal of the century," or "Ras and Spice just took over LHHATL." Podcasts dissected every angle. Interviews with previous cast members offered insider opinions, and news outlets even began covering the viral phenomenon as breaking entertainment news. It was no longer just a reality show storyline, it had become a cultural event. Then came the shocking betrayal that fans had been waiting for. According to insiders, one previously neutral cast member whose identity had been kept secret for weeks allegedly leaked additional footage that showed Kirk in private conversations, admitting to plans that contradicted everything he had told Rashida and Spice. The footage, leaked online, caused an immediate social media uproar. Fans reacted with disbelief, anger, and outrage, fueling speculation about potential alliances and even legal ramifications. The viral clip showed Kirk speaking cautiously but confidently, unaware that the footage would eventually surface, turning public opinion sharply against him. The intensity of the online reaction reached unprecedented levels. Hashtags related to Kirk and Jasmine spiked, some garnering millions of interactions in a single day. Memes, fan art, reaction compilations, and speculative threads proliferated. Social media platforms reported record engagement rates for Love and hip-hop Atlanta clips, with trending topics spilling over into mainstream news coverage. The line between scripted reality TV and real-life drama blurred completely as fans debated whether Kirk's betrayal and Jasmine's panic were authentic or strategically orchestrated. Meanwhile, Rashida and Spice reportedly capitalized on the momentum, maintaining their public composure while subtly strengthening their alliance. Sources revealed that their strategic maneuvering was deliberate. Every public appearance, social media post, and interview was designed to reinforce their dominance in the narrative. One insider claimed they knew what they were doing. Every word, every look, every post is calculated to keep fans engaged and turn the tables completely in their favor. This isn't just drama. This is power play at its finest. Fans watching closely began to notice subtle nods, shared glances, and unspoken communication between the two women, fueling endless speculation about how far they could take the situation. Part 4 concluded with a dramatic cliffhanger. Insiders revealed that an even more shocking scrape was waiting to surface, a revelation with the potential to destabilize all existing alliances and send the love and hip-hop universe into chaos. The leak hinted at a previously undisclosed relationship and financial dispute involving Kirk, which could completely rewrite public perception of his role in the ongoing drama. Fans were left on edge, desperate for the next episode, eagerly anticipating how this new betrayal would unfold and who would emerge victorious. The tension that had been building over the past few episodes finally reached a boiling point. Fans had already witnessed Rashida and Spice assert their dominance, Kirk spiraling under scrutiny, and Jasmine's panic mounting. But insiders say Part 5 revealed the most explosive personal drama yet. Sources on set report that private secrets, once hidden behind text messages, whispers, and closed-door conversations, were now being dragged into the light in the most public, humiliating, and emotionally charged way possible. According to crew members, Rashida decided it was time to confront Kirk with every single betrayal she had uncovered, not only in front of Spice, but also in front of the cameras. Allegedly, she revealed shocking details about secret financial arrangements, private messages, and behind-the-scenes schemes that Kirk had hoped would remain hidden. It was brutal, one insider shared. You could see it in Kirk's eyes. Every word Rashida spoke was like a punch. He didn't know how to respond because there was no way to spin it. Everything was exposed, raw, and undeniable. At the same time, Jasmine was reportedly facing a personal reckoning of her own. Leaked voice notes allegedly captured her confessing to secret alliances and manipulations she had orchestrated against both Rashida and Spice. Sources say that once these recordings surfaced, the cast's environment transformed from tense to chaotic. Jasmine's reaction was described as a mix of tears, anger, and desperation, as she tried to defend herself while the cameras continued rolling. Social media erupted immediately. Fans couldn't get enough of the drama, with threads on Twitter and Instagram dissecting every moment of Jasmine's emotional breakdown. Spice, meanwhile, played a calculated but subtle role in the unfolding chaos. According to insiders, she had carefully documented some of Jasmine and Kirk's manipulations ahead of time, ensuring that, when the moment came, she could deliver proof without directly involving herself in the confrontation. Crew members reportedly watched as Spice quietly handed over devices containing screenshots and recordings, letting the evidence speak for itself. Fans online instantly noticed her calm, controlled demeanor and praised her as the mastermind behind exposing the full scope of the deception. One of the most shocking moments reportedly involved a previously unknown secret about Kirk that surfaced during the confrontation. An anonymous insider revealed that Kirk had allegedly been attempting to secure financial benefits from a side venture that directly contradicted claims he had made on the show. When Rashida and Spice confronted him with the evidence, the emotional fallout was immediate. Kirk's body language reportedly shifted from defensive to panicked, and crew members said his responses were fragmented and incoherent. Social media clips of this exchange spread like wildfire, with fans analyzing every expression, gesture, and line of dialogue, adding to the chaos. Leaked behind-the-scenes footage allegedly showed Jasmine and Kirk having private conversations, with other cast members trying to manipulate their perceptions and form new alliances in real time. Fans online immediately began theorizing about the potential long-term consequences, speculating that the alliances could collapse at any moment or flip unexpectedly. The unpredictability of the situation only fueled the frenzy, with hashtags like #LHHATL chaos, #Kirk exposed, and #Jasmine meltdown trending worldwide. Throughout this storm, Rashida and Spice reportedly maintained an unshakable alliance. Sources say that even during emotionally charged confrontations, they communicated silently with subtle gestures, reinforcing their power dynamic and ensuring that no one could manipulate the narrative against them. One insider shared they were untouchable together. Every time Kirk or Jasmine tried to throw them off, they stayed in control. It was masterful, like watching a chess game where they were always 5 moves ahead. Fans online noticed this dynamic instantly, praising the pair for their strategic brilliance while speculating about what their next move would be. By the end of Part 5, the personal stakes had never been higher. Every betrayal had been laid bare, every secret exposed, and every emotional reaction captured and broadcast for the world to see. Sources hinted that Kirk was on the verge of a full meltdown, while Jasmine's public image was taking hits in real time. Rashida and Spice, in contrast, had solidified their position as the dominant forces in the narrative, leaving viewers and cast members alike wondering who could possibly challenge them next. The cliffhanger was undeniable. According to insiders, the upcoming episodes would reveal even deeper secrets, including hidden financial disputes, additional alliances, and shocking confessions that could completely upend the current power structure. Fans were left desperate for answers, glued to social media, speculating furiously about the next explosive developments. The emotional intensity, strategic maneuvering, and public spectacle had combined into a perfect storm, making Part 5 one of the most jaw-dropping, fan-driven chapters in Love and Hip Hop Atlanta history. The studio lights felt heavier that day, almost as if the atmosphere itself was aware of the storm about to hit. Part 6 began with whispers of secrets yet to be revealed, and insiders say the energy on set was electrifying. The cast members were already reeling from the public exposure, leaked footage, and alliances forming against Kirk and Jasmine. But what happened next reportedly shook everyone to their core. According to sources, Rashida and Spice decided to escalate the tension to its absolute peak. In a move that stunned the crew, they revealed a series of messages and voice notes that allegedly implicated multiple cast members in schemes that went far beyond the audience's understanding. It wasn't just Kirk and Jasmine anymore, an insider claimed. Everyone thought they knew the players, but suddenly new names were coming up. People who had been quietly manipulating situations from behind the scenes. The shockwaves were immediate on set. Cameras captured stunned faces, whispered gasps, and cast members trying to regain composure while realizing just how much power had shifted. Jasmine, already battered by the previous confrontations, reportedly attempted a desperate counterattack. Sources say she pulled a previously undisclosed ally into her corner, hoping to expose a secret of Rashida's own. Crew members described the moment as tense and chaotic, whispers turning into accusations, doors slamming, phones capturing every reaction. Social media erupted, with fans dissecting every frame, theorizing about secret alliances and debating whether Jasmine could mount a comeback. TikTok videos exploded, some portraying Jasmine as a desperate victim, others framing her as a cunning manipulator who had finally been cornered. Meanwhile, Kirk reportedly hit a breaking point. Insiders say he tried to negotiate privately with multiple cast members, attempting to regain control of the narrative, but his efforts backfired spectacularly. Footage allegedly captured Kirk panicking, pacing, muttering, and even breaking down. In moments of frustration, the crew reportedly had to step in multiple times to prevent conflicts from turning physical. Fans online immediately noticed the breakdown clips, creating hundreds of reaction videos and memes that further amplified the chaos. The hashtags #Kirk Meltdown, #Jasmine Chaos, and #Ras Spice Dominance exploded across all platforms, cementing the episode's viral status before it had even aired. The most shocking revelation, however, was reportedly the unveiling of a secret connection between Kirk and a former cast member who had left the show months ago. According to insiders, leaked messages and audio suggested that this individual had been feeding Kirk information, orchestrating manipulations, and even influencing Jasmine's moves in ways no one had suspected. The leak left both the cast and viewers stunned, completely rewriting the dynamics of past and present drama. Social media immediately lit up with speculation, fan theories, and edited compilations of past episodes, pointing out inconsistencies that suddenly made sense in light of the new revelations. Rashida and Spice capitalized on this ultimate twist with surgical precision. Sources revealed that they had anticipated the leak, already preparing counter-narratives supporting footage, and strategically timed social media posts to reinforce their dominance. Their approach was subtle but devastatingly effective. Every glance, every carefully chosen word, every shared moment between them seemed calculated to maintain control while the rest of the cast floundered. Fans noticed the power dynamic shift immediately, praising Rashida and Spice for their unshakable composure and strategic brilliance in the face of unprecedented chaos. The emotional intensity reached its peak when a surprise intervention allegedly occurred. According to crew whispers, a previously silent cast member stepped forward, revealing information that further destabilized Kirk and Jasmine. The revelation reportedly involved both financial and personal secrets, threatening to completely upend the remaining power structure on the show. Cameras captured every stunned reaction, every whispered question, and every split-second decision as the cast processed the bombshell. Fans online were in a frenzy, replaying leaked snippets and speculating endlessly about who would survive the fallout and who would crumble under the pressure. Part 6 concluded with a cliffhanger that insiders describe as the most shocking of the season. A mysterious package, allegedly containing new evidence, was delivered to the set, sparking immediate panic and speculation. Social media erupted with theories about what it might contain. Could it be proof of illegal schemes, another alliance, or a secret from a past season that no one knew existed? The teaser ended with a close-up of Rashida and Spice exchanging knowing looks, while Kirk and Jasmine were left frozen, anticipating the reveal. Fans were left desperate, commenting, sharing, and trending worldwide, begging for the next chapter of this explosive saga. The final frame teased the ultimate showdown, setting the stage for the next wave of drama while leaving viewers hanging on every word. Insiders promised that the next season or special episodes would deliver even more jaw-dropping twists, betrayals, and shocking revelations that could forever alter the love and hip-hop Atlanta universe. You've just witnessed the most explosive, jaw-dropping, and emotionally charged moments in love and hip-hop Atlanta history. Who will survive the chaos, and who will be completely exposed next? Rashida and Spice have solidified their dominance. Kirk is spiraling, and Jasmine's secrets have shocked the world. But the story isn't over yet. Fans, this is your chance to get involved. Share your theories, create reaction videos, and join the conversation online. Comment below. Who do you think will take control next? Will alliances shift again, or is Rashida and Spice's reign unstoppable? Don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell so you never miss the next episode of this unprecedented drama. Next bombshell could drop at any moment, and you'll want to be first to witness the shocking revelations that will continue to set social media on fire.